Hello, Spinner94 here, and welcome to another Pokemon battle. This is a multi-battle I had with Kovacs, Audrey, and Mario. This was a pretty good battle. I did quite enjoy this one, as you've probably been that side of the thumb. Really interesting Pikachu set. Audrey's rocking some nice stuff. The Jolteon, the Greninja, quite threatening, and Mario's rocking the Zebstrike, which is bloody awesome. You do not see a lot of them. So let's jump into the battle and see how this one all pans out. So we're going to jump on this battle here. Mario and Audrey challenge us to a battle, and I have Kovacs as my partner there. This was part of my live stream, so if you want to pop along to a live stream, please subscribe and switch those notifications on to know when I'm live streaming. It's most weekends. So Kovacs is going to send out the Pikachu here, and I'm going to send out Shroom, my Breloom here. So I potentially made a bit of a misplay here. I didn't want to Mach Punch this Incineroar because I didn't know whether I'd kill it in one hit straight away. I know that hasn't got the best defenses, but I knew for a fact I might be able to kill it with a Mach Punch. So I do manage to switch in a Zoro here, which is a perfect thing to switch into. Because Overheat is going to hit me, Pikachu is going to Surf. That's not going to do too much to me, and it is going to do a little bit of damage to this Incineroar, a little bit to Zebstrike here. Actually, quite a nice little bit. That's quite effective. The little Pikachu's putting the work already with its Surfing. So Flare Blitz is going to hit me as well. I don't take that as well as I'd like to. It might be resisted, but this Landon said obviously a better special defender than a defensive one. So I get some these recovery heals. Zoro's going to chill out here. You gotta love the Mask of Zoro. So Zebstrike, of course, is going to withdraw here and goes into Cowabang? I have no idea, but now it's both surfing Pikachus here, so there's too much surf on this field, as Jolteon is going to switch in, probably protecting maybe an electric move or something like that, but this Pikachu is going to keep going for the surf here, which is good and bad for me, because I am taking a bit of damage. A few times I wish it was the Water Absorb Lantern. So yeah, again, both Mons are going to switch in and take a little bit of damage here, as I'm going to go straight for a Scald on the Jolteon here, and I do get the Burn, which is either activating its Quick Feet, or eventually going to give me a little bit of chip damage. Burn not as good as it used to be, but hey, oh, it makes Burn Orb actually worth taking on like stuff like Guts Pokemon and stuff like that, so it's quite interesting to see. So Jolteon is going to go for a Shadow Ball. That is going to hit on me. I was hoping for the Thunder move, but obviously someone knows Lantern's little trick here. So Psychic is also going to target me, and thanks to the special D drop from the Shadow Ball, I am going to go down, which is a bloody shame. It's a shame Lantern didn't get to do look at all the electric types. It had such an opportunity to. So Jolteon is actually going to go down to this Surf, and this other Surf and Pikachu's taking quite a chunk here. So it's battle of the Surf and Pikachu's here, as Incineroar is going to come in, and luckily for me, I do switch back into Shroom. So obviously, seeing this Incineroar on that much health there, I'm just praying it doesn't have Fake Out. It does not. I go for the Mach Punch. It's weird that Breloom doesn't even do an animation anymore for doing Mach Punch. It just kind of happens. I don't know how I feel about that. So, unfortunately, this thing is going to do its special Z move here, which is not good for me, because I know it's not targeting me. It's definitely targeting Breloom here. But it's not the Psychic one. It is the Electric one. So I'm like, I can potentially live this, even though I don't have best HP and health. In fact, Breloom's HP is very low. I just have attack and speed on this set. So this thing is going to hit me down here. Luckily for me, I do resist it, so I'm able to live that. If not, I did have my Focus Sash anyway, thank God for that. The Paralyze is a pain though. It means I'm no longer that fast. I am essentially forced to Mach Punch, but unfortunately, Surf is going to connect us here, and it is going to take me out as well. So a little bit annoyed, but yet again, it's nice to see Pikachu picking up the kills, even though it's me. So there's another Electric type down. That's 3 kills to this Pikachu here, but it's not good because I'm now on my final Mon here. So Gudra comes out here. I go to Toxic, which is my Weezing here, and obviously here comes the Greninja, so I need to pray this Greninja doesn't have the Psychic move, because it's one of the few things that actually hurt me here. I know Greninja can carry this, but unfortunately for me, it does here. So I was expecting to be one-shot here, but thankfully I invested some special defense in this thing, so I'm able to live on a very small amount of health, as Pikachu does go for the Nuzzle here. That is going to hit Greninja, thank God for that. It does Paralyze, it takes us off a little chunk of health, and Gudra is going to go for the Fire Blast. Unfortunately for the Pikachu, that is his end of days. Little thing putting great work there, absolutely amazing work. I'm glad I didn't get double targeted, because I am able to get a Pain Split and recover nearly half of my health here, as I'm in a better range maybe to take another accessory if I'm lucky or something like that, but I lived on 26 before, so it's not the best. So this Muck actually, I think they was thinking they've Muck it outspeed, but now it is only a 50% chance to be faster. So I'm hit by a Fire Blast here, and now I believe Greninja is going to use a special Z move here. So I wasn't quite sure who it would target down on this case here. I think I expected to be dead. I think this Greninja actually targets down the Muck here, so its Protein changes it into a Water type. So even Paralyzed, it is faster than Muck. A lot of people forget you are now only decreased by 50% speed instead of 75, and that does make a hell of a difference. So stuff like obviously Muck and that can't outspeed, so people, I need to be aware of that. I didn't know that myself. So Figgy Berry is going to restore this Muck's health here. I need to get one of them. I know it's on Route 4, but I'm never going to get around to getting it. So I go for a Clear Smog here. Definitely a misplay on my part, but I didn't expect to live, as Knockoff is going to click on Greninja, but Greninja is actually going to live it, so I don't think there's any attack investment in this Muck, which is a bloody shame, because I kind of wish I went for Pain Split. So Fire Blast is going to income again. It is going to hit me. Unfortunately, unfortunately now I'm out the game. I've lost all my mons, so that is a bloody shame, but it's not looking the race as Hydro Pump is going to connect on Muck, and that does a butt ton of damage here. Poor old Muck goes down to a critical hit. May have lived if it wasn't for the crit man low, I'm not quite sure. So Kovacs is going to switch into Togekiss here. That's sort of good, because at least I know it's going to outspeed these two mons and it's going to be able to do some damage. So Gudra's actually faster than Togekiss, which I do find interesting, because it's usually a max speed set, but this looks to be a max health set, judging by that HP. So Greninja is going to go down to that. Thank God that thing's out the way, but Gudra is kind of still sticking around. So now it's a 1v1. Gudra is going to go for the Fire Blast here. That is going to connect on the Togekiss, as the Togekiss goes for a Roost of Oath. Obviously to get some HP back, hoping the Fire Blast miss, which is a solid strategy in a case. So Gudra is going to try to go for no moves less, and it actually goes for Struggle here. So maybe that's why it was outspeeding everything. Maybe this thing was Scarf. Of course it was outspeeding a Greninja, maybe, or was it Spect? It was one of those two. I'm going to have to ask to see who that was. So I wonder what that was. Scarf to Spect. So Deep Strike comes in back here. That is not good. I don't know whether this thing can live. So it goes for a Thunderbolt here. Togekiss just manages to live here, but unfortunately goes for an Air Slash instead of a Dazzling Gleam, maybe getting typings confused, maybe thinking it was faster, etc, etc, as this thing is going to numb on a Citrus Berry and be back up to full. So unfortunately Zebstrika is obviously able to tie up the match here with another Thunderbolt. So thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy this battle. It was nice seeing Surfing Pikachu doing some stuff. If you made it this far in the video, please consider liking and subscribing and that kind of stuff. It really does help. The channel has been taken off recently. Thanks to everyone who's stuck by that, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace out, people.